Welcome to another edition of Inside New Line Cage Fighting. As always, I am your host, Daniel Miller, and to my right is the promoter and owner of New Line Cage Fighting, Keith No. Today we are going to give you an inside look of the event. We are also going to show you highlights of the event. We're going to go online and show you Topology and the rankings in the state of West Virginia. We're going to have a sit-down special interview with Kevin Miller, one of the fighters of New Line Cage Fighting 4 event. And we are going to be talking about New Line Cage Fighting 5. Also, if you're new to watching our YouTube videos, go like us on our Facebook page, go subscribe to our YouTube channel, and go to newlinecagefighting.com where you can access a library of all the previous fights at the previous events.
Now we're going to give you an inside look at the setup of New Line Cage Fighting 4.
Welcome everybody to another edition of Inside NLC. I am your host, Daniel Miller. Today we are going to be showing you how we're going to put up the cage, how we're setting everything up, and pretty much taking a tour of the whole facility. Alright, now we're going to be taking you an inside look at backstage of where the fighters are going to be. Start with the blue corner. As you can see, this is where the fighters are going to be setting up, talking, and all that stuff. And then, as you can look down here, this is where the fighters are going to be. This is where the fighters are going to be before their fights, getting themselves warmed up and all that, making sure that they're loose and stretched. Now follow me to the right corner. As you can see, red corner, same thing. This is where the fighters are going to be to stretch and warm up. And you got your waiting area over here to talk out. They got drinks right through here. So this is what the fighters are going to be going through when it's time before their fights. I'm going to be showing you what it's like around the cage. Come follow me. As you see right here, this is our entrance. This is where our fighters are going to be walking out into before we get to the cage. Right through here, we got our VIP sections. As you can see through here, this is where the greaser, mostly my job. This is where we're going to have the judge of the red corner going to be. Now follow me upstairs. Now we're going to show you the inside of the cage. As you can see, it's a little bouncy. And this is where we're going to be the fighters. So this is going to show you all around what the fighters are going to be used to come tonight. Alright, you can see right here we got our medals and trophies. These are going to be given out to the fighters, whether they win or lose. Probably these to the winners and these to the runner-ups. And you can see right here, this is where our ring girls are going to be, and these are the signs they're going to be holding up. So you can check these out.
All right, now we're going to take a look at DTM predictions. We're going to see how well Daniel predicted the fights at New Line Cage Fighting 4. All right, now we're looking at the post-fight results on the segment DTM predictions. So, bout one, Bobby New, Stony Totten, MMA you had.
And Bobby knew.
He was wrong. Stony Totten got the TKO victory. Bout 2, John Hensley, Jacob Leemaster in a kickboxing bout. I
had John Hensley.
He was wrong again, 0 for 2.
Not looking good so far.
Bout 3, Zachary Dehart, Skylar Mahler, MMA.
I had Skylar Mahler on that one.
And Skylar Mahler won knockout of the night, first round, so Daniel's 1 and 2. Bout 4, James Ralston versus Lucas Spalding in a boxing match.
I had Lucas Spalding on that one.
Lucas had a round 1 knockout, so 2 and 2. Bout 5, kickboxing, Mark Albrecht and Tim Blackburn.
I had Mark Albrecht.
Wrong there. Split decision went to Tim.
That one was a close fight. That one, you can't blame me on that one.
It was a good match. Bout 6, MMA, Kevin Miller and Justin Bartram.
I had Kevin Miller.
He was right. Kevin Miller, big TKO victory, first round. Bout 7, kickboxing, Luke Lago versus Mark Faherty.
I had Mark Faherty.
And Mark did improve to 3-0 on the night.
Fight of the night.
Bout 8, MMA, Andre Williams, Ryan Blankenship.
I had Andre winning the title.
He was right. Andre came out with a TKO due to doctor stoppage after the first round. Ryan was ready to go, so it was going to be a good fight. Bout 9, MMA, heavyweights, Ryan Hall and Matt Workman.
I had Ryan Hall.
And he missed that one. So Matt Workman won by round 2 TKO late in the round.
Yeah, that was a fun fight because those two have been trash talking each other on Facebook all lead up to the fight, and it was just fun to see those two go at it.
That was a really good fight.
It was.
About 10, boxing, Dalen Jemerson taking on Josh Bowling. You took Dalen, you got that one right. So about 11, MMA, but 2 undefeated guys, Devin Stanley and Zachary Craddock.
I had Devin Stanley.
He was right. Devin took home a round 2 TKO. And the main event, bout number 12, Denzel Chapman versus Ryan Stell.
I had Denzel Chapman winning the title over Ryan Stell.
And he was right. Ryan came in with the belt. Denzel went home with the belt.
Denzel has 2 belts now.
So Daniel goes 8-4 on the night.
Not bad.
Not bad on amateur fight prediction. So
definitely not bad for a guy who didn't know who he was picking. But give me credit for that one, and I will be bringing you more predictions later on. Now we're going to be taking a look at the special hot tub sit-down interview with Kevin Miller.
Welcome to the NLC interview. Here's Andre again, so him being sexy as hell. He shouts out to all the women and stuff. Right here's Kevin Miller. He fought Justin Bartram tonight. He won his fight. And as you can tell, we're in a hot tub. We're out here relaxing, eating cool stuff, having a good time. First, like I say, Kevin, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
First, tell me what it's like fighting Justin.
I don't know. It was just awkward. Really didn't know what he was doing.
Well, I seen where Justin was supposed to be fighting Steve Walden, and that fight got canceled. You got fighting. What was your mindset going through that?
Nothing really. I just, doing what I do. But I was hoping I was fighting James Balls for
Yeah. Shout out to Brandon and Mikey. Hope y'all feel better. If you're watching this, please get well soon. We'd like to see you two go at it again.
You want to see me and him go at it? No.
Yeah.
No. You want to see me and him? He's lying to you. He wants to see me and you.
Yeah. Hey, either fight's good, man. I'll take one.
Come on, I'll take one.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry, Mikey.
He's got you, Mike.
Hey, we're all having fun here. So tell us, what'd you think about the event tonight?
Yeah. It was a good show, for real. A lot of people there. Good crowd.
Will you come back and do it again?
Yeah, like I said, balls. What's up, dude? This next part. Get over the flu. We're going to do that.
All right. I'd pay millions, man. Hey, you hear it. He's ready. He's coming for you, Bobs. Once you get past Mikey, he's next.
When you get over the flu, I hope he don't give you the boot. He got that Mike Tyson punch. Gotta make you hear bells when he hits you.
And a quick shout out to David Darrell Sports. They are amazing. If you don't know who they are, go watch them. They make great Facebook videos. I'm about to say YouTube. Sorry. Again, I'm Daniel Miller. This is Kevin Miller. Thank you. We're signing out.
So now we're going to take a look at the current Topology rankings from Topology.com. First up, we're going to take a look at bantamweight, which is 135. Number 1, you have Matthew Tennant, who fought Cody Abbott at our first event for the 135 title. Cody won that fight in a very close decision. We're hoping to get Matt back down here soon to fight for the 135 title again. Next up, we're going to take a look at featherweight, 145 pounds. Sitting at the top, you've got Devin Stanley, 2-0. Devin's been active at 155 pounds, but he can make 145. Just behind him, Matthew Tennant. Down at number 4, Eli Ratliff, who won at our first event. Would love to have him back. We have some interesting matchups for him. Down at number 12, Josh Blair, fighting off some injuries. We're hoping to get Blair back in there soon so he can climb to the top of these rankings. Down at number 16, Keisha. Not sure why you are on the men's rankings, but they did good ranking you ahead of Dakota Booth. Now we're looking at lightweight, 155. Got Devin Stanley sitting at number 2, Denzel at number 3, Ryan Stell. Ryan Stell has fell down to number 6 on the rankings. Zachary Craddock has dropped out of the top 10. He's down to 13, but I have a feeling Zach's going to climb back up. Down at 16, Jonathan Rowe, coming off of a title fight loss. Number 19, Skylar Mahler. He's starting to look good. He's going to climb up here. Now we're going to take a look at welterweight. Number 2, Tom Kaiser. He has a fight missing here. Tom should be number 1 on this list at 3-0. Tony Totten down at number 9, coming off a win at NLC 4. Down at number 24, Evan Adkins. He has a fight missing as well. So Evan should actually be a lot higher than this, probably around number 15. Looking at 185, middleweight. Again, Tom sitting at number 2, probably should be number 1 here. Eli Hawkins down, number 9. This guy is really good. I can see him climbing to the top of this, setting up some good fights. Now we're taking a look at light heavyweight. Only 7 guys on the list. It's not a very deep division in the state. William Smith sitting at number 4. He fought at New Line Cage Fighting 3 and had a lost to Chase Stafford, who is a very dangerous kickboxer. Now we're taking a look at heavyweight. Now you got Boggs up at number 1. Now down at number 3 you have Kevin Miller, who is now 3-0. He fought last week and that fight has not been added. So I'm interested to see where he lands when they add that 3rd fight, whether he's going to be number 1 or number 2. Austin Baker, number 2. I know he's wanting to get back in there, but busy man. Mikey Mitchell down at number 6. Number 8, the Gorilla, hoping to get him back in there soon. Number 11, Chase Thompson. Love to see him make a comeback. Number 10, Matt Workman. He's having a good time. Number 13, Eric Music. Eric easily could be at the top of any of these lists. Just got to get him some fights. So coming up in June 13th, we have New Line Cage Fighting 5. This is going to be at the Madison Civic Center, Madison, West Virginia. Right now we have 4 fights already set up for the event, and we're working on more. So far we have Brandon Boggs, 3-0. He's our current heavyweight champion. He's from Madison, West Virginia. He's fighting Travis Cowles, 1-0 out of Morgantown, West Virginia. He's a jiu-jitsu black belt. We have Denzel Chapman defending his 157 kickboxing title. Denzel's out of Del Barton, West Virginia. He is fighting Mark Faherty, who's 3-0, number 1 contender for that title out of Mount Lookout, West Virginia. We have David Mullins, whose opponent pulled out at New Line Cage Fighting 4, so Dave's still looking to make his debut. He's going to fight Bobby New out of Varney, West Virginia. Bobby 0-1. He lost to Stoney Totten at New Line Cage Fighting 4. And the 4th fight we have set up kind of came out of a little drama on Facebook. We got Pete DeLeon out of Jacksonville, North Carolina. He's fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri now. He's fighting Terry Vance from Harts, West Virginia. Terry's going to be making his kickboxing debut. So Terry is fighting out of Quicksand MMA under James Mon. James and Pete have been going back and forth online. Terry's stepping in and representing James in this fight. A lot of guys that you've seen fight at our first 4 events are going to be back.
That's all we have for today's episode of Inside New Line Cage Fighting. As always, if you're new to watching our videos, go like us on our Facebook page, go to our YouTube channel and subscribe, and access your fights at newlinecagefighting.com. As always, Yours truly, I'm Daniel Miller. This is Keith No. We're signing out. See you next time.